Hi, it's been a while. I'm Gail Knott, business coach with Take Coaching, and I support freelancers in building a business that they love, build sustainable growth, and create even more freedom in their life. I had this intention for 2020 that I was going to start YouTubing on a consistent basis, and you get a new video every week. And for some parts of this year, I was able to do that, especially help with a video editor. And then the murder of George Floyd happened. And that, on top of COVID, on top of other Black people being persecuted and murdered in this country, just weighed me down. And I felt like my focus had to be there, that Black lives do matter, and what can I do to support them, and what can I do to be a true ally to support Black people in our communities. And honestly, I just didn't feel like talking about anything else, nor really even talking on video about it until now. And this is what I did, and I think this could be helpful for you if you are dealing with, well, what's going on right now, or something else is going on in your life, and it's been challenging to just get back to business. Because I know that I am living my purpose when I am helping other entrepreneurs, particularly entrepreneurs of color, in growing their business, being able to help their clients be able to share their message and be able to support their communities. So here's what I did and what I'm doing to be able to take care of me, be able to focus on what really matters, and at the same time still get my message out and be able to grow my business. The first was just to take a break. I needed to unplug for a little bit. And when I was plugged in, my focus was on how can I protest and still be able to stay home with my daughter. So I took a break. I took a break from marketing. I definitely took a break from making these videos, and unplugged when I needed to from social media and from the news. With unplugging, I reconnected with what really matters and what charges me. And what charges me is being with my family, especially being with my daughter. So being able to focus on taking care of her, being with my husband, being with my family that I'm in a bubble with, that COVID bubble thing. When it came to work, I just focused on the current clients I had now. And if I happen to get referrals or happen to have people contacting me for business, depending on my workload, I would be able to take on new clients too. While reconnecting with who recharges me, or what recharges me, I'm also in gratitude for my family, for the home we live in, and everything in my life that allows me to be safe. So I'm very grateful for that and recognize the privilege that I do have. During this break, I also reconnected with my why. Why am I in business in the first place? Why are you in business in the first place? Right now, we're kind of forced with just being with whoever we're living with, but it's not necessarily quality time. I want to improve the quality time I have with my family, and I want to help other people be able to focus in on their business when it's business time, and then be able to focus in with their kids and their family when it's their time. Another part of my why is being able to share your message. Growing up, I felt like I couldn't speak up, because if I spoke up, I would just get in trouble, because I tend to be very opinionated, and it would sometimes get me in trouble when either I didn't speak up in the appropriate times, or I was afraid to speak up. I know that one of the reasons why I do what I do is to help others be able to share their message. Which brings me to my vision. And not just a vision statement, a one-line sentence that describes your business, but really a full vision of what your life and your business, and even just what a typical day is like for you. For me, being able to wake up first, get some work done, then be with my daughter when she wakes up. We do chores around the homestead, make breakfast, and so on. And I'm able to experience that kind of freedom in my life through my business. And while I was thinking about my vision, I remembered my goals for this year. My next project after being able to post a video consistently on YouTube was to start a podcast. Now, a podcast is something I've been thinking about for years, and I've tried it. I stopped because it wasn't quite working out with the right format, but it is still something that I've been wanting to do. But YouTube first. I wanted to start with one platform at a time. So this was supposed to be the year that I would be on YouTube. And I realized with it being mid-August already, September is just in a couple weeks. Last quarter, the fourth quarter of the year is just a month and a half away. And it was the last quarter of this year that I was going to prepare for my podcast that would launch in January. So what do? Do I decide to put off my podcast for one more year, even though it's been something I've been trying to do for the last probably 3 or 4 years already? Or do I say, you know what, just screw it. Let's just get it done. Finish off this year with YouTube. Go ahead and start preparing for your podcast. And just be okay with knowing that I'm not always going to be chipper and the most enthusiastic. I don't know if that's the right word. I'm still going to be a positive person because I believe in that. I believe that there is good in this world. I believe there is good in people. And I have faith that there's going to be justice, equality, equity in this world. I also know there's going to be some hard days and there's going to be some hard weeks. And if you are okay with me not being the most chipper all the time because what's going on in the world, and still giving good content, great advice on YouTube, I commit to posting a YouTube video every week for the rest of the year. To help me commit to this habit of posting a YouTube video every week, I'm going to record 4 at a time. So I'm going to batch record my content and do that a month in advance. So if things do happen and I do happen to take a week off, it doesn't interrupt that flow. I do appreciate you watching, and I hope that was helpful for you when you're dealing with things in your life or just dealing with what's going on in the world today. At the same time, you feel that calling, your purpose to continue doing your work, continue doing what you love to do, and continue helping your clients. Be safe out there. Share your message, share your voice. Connect with me online. You can follow me on Instagram. That's where I'm most active. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to this channel, hit the like button, and hit the bell for notifications for these weekly videos.